Hi, everyone, and welcome to the English Journey podcast. I'm so glad you're here with me today. My name is Neela, and in this episode, we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us, every single day, daily routines. From the moment we wake up to the time we close our eyes at night, our lives are shaped by habits. Some routines help us stay productive. Others help us relax, and some do a bit of both. But more than just habits, routines give our day a sense of rhythm and purpose. Today, we're going to explore different parts of a daily routine, morning, afternoon, and evening, and how small, consistent actions can make a big difference in your day. And in your English, too. Let's begin at the very start, the morning. Now for me, mornings are all about starting slow and staying centered. I usually wake up around 7 a.m. before I even step out of bed. I take a moment to stretch my arms and legs, breathe deeply, and just get in tune with the day. It's a simple ritual, but it helps me feel more alert and calm. After that, like many of you, I head straight to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and drink a glass of water to hydrate. These tiny steps help me feel refreshed and ready to face the day. And honestly, they don't take much time, but they set the tone for everything that comes next. Right after that, it's time for breakfast. I usually go for something light and quick: oatmeal with fruit or a piece of toast with peanut butter. The goal isn't to have a huge meal, but just to get enough energy to kickstart the day. Once I've eaten, I check my emails and glance at my to-do list. I love the feeling of knowing what's ahead. It makes me feel prepared and gives me a sense of control. Just 10 minutes of planning in the morning can save you from hours of confusion later. So if you don't have a morning plan yet, maybe it's time to create one. And by the way, don't worry, I'll explain some of the key vocabulary we just used right after this section. Okay, let's take a quick pause to go over a few helpful terms from the morning routine. When I say stretch, I mean to gently move your body to wake up your muscles. It's a soft way to start the day. Hydrate means to give your body water. Something as simple as a glass of water in the morning can do wonders. A light breakfast is just a small meal to give you energy, nothing too heavy. And a to-do list is a simple list of tasks you plan to complete. All of these words are not just vocabulary. They're tools for everyday conversation and building a solid English foundation. Now let's move into the afternoon. This is the part of the day when things usually get busy for most people. For me, afternoons are focused and productive. I often have study sessions or work meetings, and I try to tackle the most important tasks while I still have energy. One trick I've learned is to take short breaks during long periods of concentration. Just standing up, stretching, or walking around for a minute helps refresh my mind and prevents burnout. If I skip those breaks, I start to feel tired faster, and that can make the rest of the day feel 10 times harder than it needs to be. After lunch is when I regroup. I check what's left on my schedule and mentally prepare for the second half of the day. My lunch is usually something light like a salad or a sandwich. I avoid heavy meals because they make me feel sluggish, and nobody wants to fight off sleep in the middle of a Zoom meeting, right? Keeping it healthy helps me stay focused and productive. And just like in the morning, a little planning goes a long way. I often use this post-lunch window to knock out the biggest tasks on my list. That way, by the time late afternoon rolls around, I can start to slow down without feeling behind. Let's pause again for some quick vocabulary. The word focused means giving your full attention to something. When I say recharge, I'm talking about regaining your energy. something we all need during a busy day. Regroup means to take a moment to organize your thoughts and get ready for the next part of the day. Sluggish is how you feel when you're tired and slow, often after a heavy meal. And when I say knock out a task, I mean to complete it efficiently. And of course, energy slump is that feeling when your energy drops suddenly, often right after lunch. These words are great for talking about work, school, or just your everyday schedule. Now let's talk about evenings. This is my favorite time of day because it's when I finally get to slow down. After dinner, I usually go for a short walk or do some light stretching, just enough to let go of the tension from the day. This is also when I start to unplug. I stay away from screens and give my brain a chance to rest. My dinner is typically something simple but satisfying. Maybe grilled salmon and vegetables, or pasta with some cooked greens. It doesn't have to be fancy, just nourishing and easy to make. The goal is to feel satisfied, not stuffed, so I can sleep well later. After I eat, I move into my evening wind-down routine. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and put on comfortable clothes. It's a small ritual, but it helps signal to my brain that the day is ending. I often make a cup of herbal tea and read a few pages from a book or just sit quietly. Sometimes I journal, other times I just reflect on the day. The important thing is to keep it calm and screen-free. I try to be in bed by 10 p.m. or at least close to that. When I stick to a consistent bedtime, I always feel more rested, focused, and ready for the next day. Let's review some evening vocabulary. The word unwind means to relax after a busy or stressful time. When I mentioned pressing the reset button, I was using a metaphor. It's like giving yourself a fresh start, especially after a long day. To wind down means to slowly transition from a state of activity to a state of rest. And herbal tea refers to a caffeine-free drink made from herbs, not tea leaves, perfect for calming down before bed. These are simple phrases, but they're powerful when it comes to talking about how we take care of ourselves. So today we've walked through a full day from sunrise to bedtime. We looked at what a daily routine can look like and how small actions build structure, stability, and even peace. Having a routine isn't just about productivity. It's about finding balance, staying organized, and making room for rest and self-care. And as you've probably noticed, every part of this routine gives you a chance to use English in real-life contexts, from planning your morning to reflecting at night. The more you connect the language with your own life, the easier it becomes to learn and remember. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this conversation gave you ideas, encouragement, and useful vocabulary that you can start using right away. And a big thank you to Crystal, our vocabulary guide, for helping make everything clearer. Your journey to better English doesn't stop here. If you want to keep learning, just click on the next video or explore the other episodes we've created just for you. Keep building those healthy habits, stay consistent, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. I'll see you next time on the English Journey podcast. Take care and keep growing.